Okay, hello, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good Friday here. Let me,
Just got a notification.
okay, let me just post this here on Twitter. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're all live here. We're good right now. Okay, how are you guys? I hope everyone's having a good weekend here. I'm doing good. Bass, how are you, man? What would I rate Red Dead Redemption 2 story from 1 to 10? 10 out of 10. Okay, where's this target here? Oh, I think I know where he's going. He's probably going up there. Okay, let's get him up there. Hey man, I'm having a good day. What do you mean by save Red Dead? The game is fine. Okay, I think that you're trolling really with that. If you think this game is fine right now. Is Sleeping Dogs worth playing in 2022? Yeah. Definitely worth playing. Hey, Carlos. Yeah, still no word from Rockstar. We're gonna see, you know, the, when we're probably, we're gonna have like a definite either yes or no that Rockstar is listening when this event month expires on February 1st. Like when they start out like the new event, whatever it is, then we should have some new information by then. If we don't, then we know at that point that Rockstar does not care at all whatsoever. Oh, thank you, the specialist. Can I join the posse? I'm in the session. Who are you? Well, I mean, what's your name in the session? What's your PSN? Thank you, man, for the super chat. I'm gonna make the posse open in a little bit. Hey, professional, here's money. Keep up the awesome content. 100 love, 100 much respect for yourself and your fight to save Red Dead Online. I've been rewatching your GT Online live stream while I play GT Online. Well, thank you, Sanchez. Thank you for the super chat, man. I do appreciate it.
He's in the base.
Top 10 favorite video games that I ever played? Maybe one day. Never a bad time to share some Red Dead Online. Gratitude for sharing this game and your enjoyment with it. Much gratitude. Well, thank you, Young Hebrew. Trio Knight 18 White Horse. I was by you. Okay. I'll invite you in just one moment here. We have to complete the bounty because I can't invite anyone during the bounty.
Okay, got him. Valentine.
Oh, I'll just punch at them coming up here to me, but I'm fine. Don't worry. I'll just take him to Valentine, or the prison wagon, wherever you gotta go and take him to. looks like we got more of them. Damn. Takes 2 shots to take some of them down. Ooh. And thank you, Paul, for sponsoring the channel again. Thank you, man. They did have cars during the time of Red Dead Online, but when they had cars in this time period, you would never see, like, you would not see a car in the West, in like the Midwest around this time. Cars were something that only rich people owned, like at this time period, and they were in cities. They were meant to drive on paved roads. Like a car in 1898, you would not be able to handle this type of terrain. Like imagine it driving on this road, it wouldn't be able to handle it. My favorite game of all time, that'd have to be Saints Row 2. Didn't Edgar Ross own a car in Red Dead Redemption 1? Yes, but that car, that was 1911. So that was what, 13 years later? Which technology in cars advanced then, but even then, with the car that they had in 1911, they still, that car was not able to handle that terrain, and you saw how easily it broke down.
Thinking this time they also have like wooden wheels.
Yeah, I mean, like, these cars were just very fragile. Any more Red Dead lore videos coming? Maybe. Right now, I'm just focused on the Save Red Dead Online campaign. I'm trying to get this game back up, and I'm trying to get this game Rockstar to do something about this, and a lot of other people are as well. Hopefully, you know, Rockstar does something. Hopefully they do acknowledge this game, and hopefully they don't forget about this game. Am I going to try the Half-Life series one day? Maybe one day, Eclipse? I don't know. I'd have to see. Why do I disagree with Bobby from The Sopranos? What do you mean? I'm confused by your question. What about Bobby?
Just a reminder, said the capacity will be open.
I made it open right now. A man who never eats pork puns is never a whole man. Yup, that's from Sleeping Dogs. That line has become a meme. Okay. How long until that Railroad Baron, by the way?
Let me check.
Love the channel, man. Thank you,
8
Top
minutes.
Shelf. 8 minutes? Okay. Probably have enough time to do a mission here, then.
Come over, say hello again.
Ah, no, this mission kind of sucks. I don't like the hunting missions. I watched The Sopranos when it was out.
I'll always watch it again.
I actually, I'll tell you something. I actually got in trouble, in 7th grade over The Sopranos because what happened was, when I was in 7th grade, I watched The Sopranos, and so that was when it was on. And so, what happened was I had an assignment for school, and that assignment was to watch like our favorite like TV show and write about like the main character. And so I literally wrote about an episode of The Sopranos, and I wrote about Tony Soprano. And so my teacher said that it was very inappropriate and had called my mom. Like, I didn't write any curses or anything like that, but the teacher just got pissed off that I said a mafia TV show was my favorite TV show in 7th grade. She said that wasn't appropriate, and so,
Why? Character analysis in this game could be good. Because Tony Soprano.
They were assuming that I was gonna, like, write about a cartoon or something like that, and so I instead, like, wrote about that, and they got pissed.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Like, could be interesting to do a character analysis.
I remember right when the final episode of Sopranos aired. I remember watching that too.
I don't remember anything from the show. I'm really watching it right now.
That was 2007. I think it was 2007 was the final episodes.
Man, I feel old.
If an anonymous skilled hacker gets noticed that Rockstar is failing in corporate greed and being dishonorable, he may target their stocks. Well, thank you
That's
for
illegal.
thank you for the super chat, JD. I mean, I don't think
illegal,
that I don't think that anyone should do something like that. But Rockstar probably has a lot of extreme security for their personal stuff. Rockstar games are very vulnerable. Like, GTA Online and Red Dead Online is very vulnerable to hackers, but like when it comes to Rockstar's money and stuff like that, they probably have like a lot of security on a lot of that stuff.
You'd be surprised. Not a lot of companies have good security, and some they, and the part of it that does have good security, it's not that hard to crack. It's not like government level, and there's a reason for that. Think about it. If everybody would have access to government level security, that's not a good idea. So like the best levels of security is after government banks and after this hospitals and ports. But like Iranian hackers could shut down the port. It's not a problem. They shut down the port in Saudi.
Well, I remember
Saudi
there was like North Korean hackers that had hacked Sony, like that was like a few years ago, and like there was that movie, The Interview, which was making fun of Kim Jong-un, and then they had gotten death threats, and it was never proven that the North Koreans were the ones who did the hacking. It was pretty obvious that they were the ones who did it. How long until the Railroad Baron, and what were you saying?
If a group of 3 minutes by to the Railroad Baron, and if a group of hackers would like to hack Rockstar games, believe me, they can.
Thank you, Mario, for the super chat. That cherry popper save glitch you mentioned recently in your Vice City Definitive Edition playthrough only occurs in the original PS2 release, which I beat recently. Oh, okay, Mario. And thank you, Sean, YT, and Mario for the super chats. They haven't done anything to save Red Dead Online. Maybe, if I have time, Nov. Maybe Alexander. I think we're gonna go in with a 4-man posse into Railroad Baron, because whenever we go in with an 8-man posse, it's like, it's just too easy. When we come back from the Railroad Baron, I'll expand the posse. What's the hardest game you ever played? The hardest game I ever beat, I would say would be Killzone 2 on Elite difficulty. Now, some people might think, well, Killzone 2, try that game on Elite difficulty. It makes Call of Duty Veterans campaigns look like a joke. Like, that campaign on Elite difficulty is just so hard. It made me rage so much, and that Colonel Radek boss battle, I hated that on Elite difficulty.
It's yours now.
Yeah, I'd like to see like Mega Man Legends too.
Oh yeah, that would be a great game. Well, they have Mega Man Legends 2 on the, they made it on the PS1, but, they never made a third one, but I'd like to see, like, you know, a remake of Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, and, maybe Misadventures of Tron Bond, that'd be nice. Is Victor in Max Payne 3 a psychopath? Yes, he is. Thank you, thank you, Guilt, for the super chat. He's a psychopath. He has no remorse whatsoever. He does not care about anyone, even his family. He has both of his brothers, murdered. He has both of his brothers murdered. He does nothing to save his sister-in-law. He literally, he promotes himself as like a upstanding political candidate, when in reality he's paying like this gang to kidnap people off of the streets and just human organ harvesting. Yeah, that guy's definitely a psychopath. It's like he's a very evil character. Also, if you remember, he's pretty sadistic as well. He laughs at Max when he's at the police station. Remember that?
Okay, should be getting the invite now.
Still, if Rockstar keeps ignoring their gaming community, this protest may take a turn for the worse, which will severely impact both sides. Well, thank you for the super chat, JD, but, you know, people shouldn't do anything else besides just let Rockstar know. That's the only thing is, just, you know, post-save Red Dead Online and just, like, let Rockstar know that you're unhappy. Share the hashtag, you know, criticize Rockstar. But, you know, don't harass the developers. Don't, like, you know, don't do anything bad. Like, you know, I'm saying this, like, in general to people. Like, you know, don't harass developers, don't do anything bad like hacking or anything else like that. It's just because all that does is that hurts the movement. When people threaten developers or they do hacking or something else, that just makes Save Red Dead Online look bad. You know, the best way to get the message across is literally just post the hashtag. That's all you gotta do. Just post the hashtag, retweet it, and just, like, say that you're unhappy with what Rockstar is doing, and just call Rockstar a greedy company. You know, that's it. But, like, anything more than that would just be hurting the movement.
Yeah, you would give Rockstar a reason to say, look, it's the community, let's just abandon the game.
I blame the bosses. I don't blame the developers at Rockstar, comment, but I do blame the bosses at Rockstar, and I do blame the bosses at Take-Two.
Yeah, I'm just about to say, what about Take-Two? Because, like, I don't think that Rockstar Games don't want to develop their own game. I think it's Take-Two Interactive.
No, car and tech enthusiast. GTA players supporting Red Dead Online are idiots because Red Dead Online players want GTA Online to die. Let me ask you something, car and tech enthusiast. Do you not think that there's GTA Online players out there that want Red Dead Online to die because they want GTA Online to get more updates? Do you honestly not think that? There's more GTA Online players out there that want Red Dead Online to die than Red Dead Online players wanting GTA Online to die. Just look at the comments. I see comments like that all the time on YouTube and, like, Twitter. People saying, like, you know, I hope Red Dead Online dies so that GTA Online gets more content. Like, you know, stupid things like that. So, and I'll let you know something else. I don't want GTA Online to die, and neither do, like, most Red Dead Online players. What we want is we want fair updates. And if GTA Online gets massive updates and Red Dead Online gets nothing, we get pissed off at that because we see that the game's being screwed over and neglected. You know, that's what, every Red Dead player I see wants GTA Online to die. No. At most, I've seen, you know, comments that, you know, people are saying that Red Dead Online has enough updates. I mean, GTA Online has enough updates, which is right. You know, I think that. I think GTA Online really has enough updates. I'm not saying GTA Online should die, but I think that it has enough updates. I mean, how much more updates can you do? And it's like Red Dead Online deserves more updates. That's the way I see it. Thank you, Anthony, for the super chats. Yep, save Red Dead Online. Oh, great. Oh my god. Did I just kill him? I tackled him off the train. My god, I tackled him off the train. The Red Dead Online community holding Rockstar Games accountable for the promise they made. Red Dead Online has nothing to do with trying to cancel or hating on GTA. Yeah, and I agree, young Hebrew. And look, you know, car enthusiasts, I'm not trying to be rude to you when I say these things, but it's just that Red Dead Online players, what you're basically listening to is you're listening to the fanboys when you make comments like that, because the hardcore GTA Online fanboys are spreading around this misinformation, and they're constantly spreading around this misinformation that that Red Dead Online players hate GTA Online. Well, that's not true. Most Red Dead Online players are former GTA players, or they still play GTA Online. What Red Dead Online players hate is they hate that Red Dead Online gets absolutely nothing, and GTA Online at the same time is getting massive updates. Not to hate on GTA Online, but it's that they see that their game is getting screwed over and neglected, and then the same game, well, another game made by the same developer is getting all the attention, and that game is way older. That's what people are getting pissed about. Should I get Red Dead Online? I never play any of these. So thank you, Zayhan, if I'm reading your name correctly. Thank you for the super chat. I'll tell you this: if you're a new player to Red Dead Online, yeah, you'll enjoy it. If you generally like open world games, I think you'll enjoy it, and I think you'll have a lot of fun. But there's a lot of, if you just start out as a new player, there's a lot of stuff for you to do as a new player. There's like a bunch of roles and, like, you know, story mode. But eventually you're gonna run out of content. You're gonna run out of content eventually, and then you're gonna get bored, because once you finish all the content and you do all the businesses and stuff, it does get boring. And Tylarius is entitled to his opinion, but I wouldn't even say he wants it to die, but he just, you know, not to start drama, but I just have a severe disagreements with him about it. I don't think he knew what he was talking about on Red Dead Online. But, you know, that's his opinion. He's entitled to it, just like I have a right to, you know, say what I want. But would you play Red Dead Online if it was run by Volition? I don't know. If they tried to do it like Saints Row 3 and 4, not necessarily, no. I don't know. It's, I just, you know, I think Rockstar is generally a good developer, but, like, for games like this, but I think that, you know, they need to step up their game and listen to their fans more. Thank you, Gina. And thank you, JD. How terrifying would Dimitri get if he was in charge of the professionals from GTA Online, dudes with the suits and armor and mask? Be pretty scary. I like Maria Latorre. She's underrated to fans. Yeah, she is. She is underrated. She's Maria, though. I always like to say Maria. Lance is like the Maria of Vice City, also, because Maria and Lance are very similar to each other. That they're both kind of annoying, and they both cause the main characters massive problems. Maria causes problems for Tony and Claude in GTA 3 and Liberty City stories, and Lance is both annoying as well and causes tons of problems for Tommy and for Vic.
Headshot.
GTA Online cowboy movement and support for Red Dead Online. I heard about that. That's Julia. Thank you. I heard about that. That some like I heard about that. That some people on GTA Online are dressing up like cowboys to protest. Will I do lore videos on the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? I was planning on doing one lore video on it, but I never got around to making it. I was just busy with other stuff. Why don't I thank the people giving me money? I do. What do you mean? I've been trying to read out every super chat. Oh, that was a really nice shot. Los87, you helped me a lot with my depression. Thank you for your constant uploads. You're one of my all-time YouTubers. Much love from PHX87. Have WSP. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm glad I was able to help you out, and I'm glad that you enjoy my content. It's brought you joy. Thanks, man. That means a lot to me. Just imagine if it was backwards with the updates. Red Dead Online gets all the best updates, and GTA doesn't get nothing. Imagine that. Yup. And Anthony, the thing about this is that a lot of the hardcore like GTA Online fanboys that like attack Red Dead Online, they don't understand how hypocritical they are. They're such massive hypocrites, because I remember that when Red Dead Online was first coming out, I literally remember there was people complaining that like GTA Online was going to get abandoned now, and all Rockstar was going to care about was Red Dead Online. But in fact, the opposite has happened, where Red Dead Online has gotten abandoned, and instead GTA Online is getting tons of updates. And these people are like, well, I'm not a hypocrite because I don't play Red Dead Online and I don't care for Red Dead Online. But trust me, if it was the other way around, and Red Dead Online was getting the massive updates, these same people who say they don't care about Red Dead Online, they'd be caring. But they wouldn't be caring because they'd want to play the game. They'd be caring because they'd be complaining, and they'd constantly be saying, why does Red Dead Online get massive updates and GTA Online doesn't get anything? So I'm telling you, if it was reversed, you would see a lot of these GTA Online players that could care less about Red Dead Online. They would be getting furious. It would definitely happen. I find it pretty fun to climb on rooftops in Red Dead Online. Oh, you mean like in Blackwater P? Thank you for the super chat. And thank you, Michelle. And don't worry, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice shot.
I hope you feel better, Michelle. Can you let me know if you like AJ from The Sopranos? You mean, do I like him as a character? I think the actor did a really good job playing him. But that was the point with AJ is, you know, he was meant to like represent like this spoiled kid, because he's always had everything given to him. And on top of that, you know, the way that AJ is, it's Tony's fault, because Tony's never there for his kids. Like throughout the entire Sopranos, how oftentimes do you see Tony actually bond with his kids? I know there was a few times, but Tony doesn't bond with his kids, and when he does, he's much closer to Meadow than he's to AJ. So he does not bond with AJ at all, very little. And so, you know, AJ is used to just getting everything that he asks for. He's very spoiled. He doesn't really have much of a father figure, and that's the way that character came out because of that. So all of AJ's problems that he causes, Tony can be blamed for that, because he's a terrible father. I'm talking about The Sopranos, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. Do you think that Sony will buy Take-Two to make GTA 6 come out early on their systems as a way to retain the players to calm down? #Killzone. No, I can't imagine Sony buying Take-Two, and I don't think Take-Two would be willing to sell. But thank you for that super chat, Toyota. Would you ever try finding substitutes for Red Dead Online? Call of Juarez, Dark Watch, but there are other Wild West games out there, but there's nothing like, it's nothing like Red Dead Online. Like, is there really any competitor to Red Dead Online? Like, is there any other open world Wild West game that you can play online? No, there really isn't. So this game really has no competitors when you think about it. And like, somebody could a new company, like, how many companies would do anything to have an audience like Reddit Online's? Because even though it's not as popular as GTA Online, it's still, some companies barely get the players that Reddit Online gets. And so I know that there's companies out there that would definitely appreciate a player base like this. So if some developer out there ever makes like an open world online game and routinely updates it and actually listens to the community, I guarantee you that game would get a lot of support. It would definitely happen. So I think that I would be open to competitors. I would be open to other people making like open world Western games. I would definitely play them. That is if they're good. But thank you, Eddie, for the super chat. Why do I ignore one of my biggest donators? Who are you talking about? I'm trying to read every chat I can, man. Thank you, Shah. And thank you, Buddy Vampire. Hey, Professional. Happy Friday. I lifted 105 pounds on deadlifts in school today. How much can you lift? I haven't really done deadlifting in some time. That's like, I know what that is. That's like when you stand up and like you basically pull up the bar with the weights on it, the big bar. But I haven't really done deadlifting, but I have, I do like, when I built like, in my parents' basement when I was visiting, I had actually built like a bench. Is it called a bench press? It's the where you have the bar on top and you lay down and you just lift it up and down. I think that's bench press is what it's called. Yeah. Well, yeah, I built that in my parents' basement because I have a gym at like my apartment that I go downstairs to, and so like I'm a lot of times there. And when I was visiting my family, I didn't guys just parlay. Yeah. And so I was just lifting on that, and what I'll tell you is when it comes to this laying down on a bench and just lifting it up, I was lifting 115 pounds last time. So you know I've actually made like a massive improvement.
Wait,
and,
oh god damn it! Yeah, the guy that I confirmed you as a friend and your friend request that he was trying to get on the stream.
Wait, who? The griefer?
Yeah, the leader, like XTO. My bad, sorry.
Don't worry about it. You couldn't have known. And thank you, Mif Goraz. Thank you for the super chat too. But you guys know dumbbells, right? I bench press with dumbbells, and I'll tell you something. I started out with like what was it? I started out with like 20-25 pound dumbbells in each hand, like just bench pressing that, like one in each hand. And what happened was that's kind of pathetic, I know, starting out, but like over a year I went from like 25 to like 50 pounds in each hand. So like I can bench press like 2 dumbbells that are 50 pounds each in my hand, like when I'm like working out. I know some people might find that hard to believe, but I can. Oh yeah, well, don't worry about it, Drift, because it's like the thing about that is it's usually like people that are being really toxic. It's like people that are upset that people like me and PvP Cats and other YouTubers are calling out Rockstar, and Reddit Online is getting more support, and so they're unhappy that they in their mind that's taking away attention from GTA Online, and if any attention is taken away from GTA Online, they get really toxic. That's just the way that some people are. I really don't care, to tell you the truth, Shaw. The guy's a moron. Thank you for the super chat. Saints Row topic. Is Ben King considered a honorable gang boss or a dishonorable boss or wild card? He's kind of an honorable boss, because Ben King doesn't betray people. He doesn't deal drugs. He doesn't do kidnappings. And if you really think about it, the Vice Kings are the gang that causes the least amount of violence in Stillwater. The most violent gang other than the Saints is the Carnales. But the Vice Kings are probably, while they're not a peaceful gang, they're the least violent gang. So that's what I would say about them.
It's not the Los Carnales, it's not the Carnales.
Yep. And the thing is though, is that do you know what the Vice King's ultimate downfall was in Saints Row 1? What caused the Vice Kings to finally fall apart is that Ben King actually, I don't think Ben King wanted to be a gangster always. Ben King wanted to move his gang into like legitimate ventures and actually become like a businessman, so that he wouldn't have to deal with gangs, he wouldn't have to deal with gang violence and all that other crap. But the problem that Ben King had was that his gang members, like his top people, like Tanya and Warren, they didn't want to stop being gangsters. They always wanted to be gangsters. So people like that, like, they have an opportunity to be rich, but they don't just want to be rich. They want to be rich and they want to be gangsters. Where Ben King just wants to be rich. So that's that was the thing. That was his Ben King's problem. Ben King was ultimately, one of the smartest and most honorable gang bosses, but his problem was he surrounded himself with unreliable people. That was his problem. What do I think of Activision CEO Bobby Kotick? Oh, that guy's an idiot. I don't like that guy. I think Bobby Kotick is that same guy that I remember, like, he's been with Activision for a long time. Like, it was just, that guy was the same guy that made Modern Warfare 2 DLCs $15. Because I remember when, like, World at War, when they had, like, they had map packs and they had, like, a zombie map with it. It was $9.99 for that. And then Bobby Kotick just releases a bunch of, like, Modern Warfare 2 maps. And, like, when Modern Warfare 2 was out, and there's no Spec Ops mode or anything, it's just a few new maps. And a few of those maps were, like, old maps. They were reused from, like, Modern Warfare 1, just remastered for Modern Warfare 2. It's like, let's charge $15 for them. And so, like, it's like, no, I don't like Bobby Kotick. I think that guy's an idiot. Have I watched the Hitman 3, Year 2 update? I have. I think it's cool that 47 is gonna get his own safe house. Hey Patrick, happy Friday. I was just curious who your favorite Sopranos character is. Mine is Christopher. Just too bad he was such a junkie. The thing is, though, is, Christopher was always a bit of an idiot. Even when he wasn't a junkie, he was always just, kind of incompetent. What I'll say about Christopher is, even though, oh wow, there's somebody chasing me too here. Yep. That sucks. Yes, here.
They're playing toxic as well. Or just like they'll shoot you with explosive rounds if you let them.
Just explosive weapons, but I'm just gonna parlay them. It's, whatever. It's just,
Sorry, my bad.
But, what I'll say about Chris was, even though Chris was incompetent, and he didn't really have what it takes to be a captain, he was, though, an effective soldier. So even though he wasn't a good captain, he was a good soldier, because if you remember, the few times that Chris actually did get into shootouts in The Sopranos, he always hit his target, like every single time. So Chris actually knew how to handle a gun in The Sopranos.
When they those two kids, they tried to
what was it?
With one hand, yeah, it was his
Sean and Matt, those two idiots, when they did the drive-by on him. And even when they did the drive-by on him, he still managed to shoot Sean dead when he was hit. And then, then there was also the scene when, what's his name, when Jackie raided the card game, like the idiot he was, and then Chris shot one of them in the head. He took cover and shot them immediately. And then there was this scene when Tony and him robbed the Vipers of that wine, and then he shot one of the Vipers from the moving car. So, like, whenever he had a gun, he knew what he was doing. So he was an effective soldier, but he was a terrible captain. Like, he was just stupid. And the drugs made him a liability when you really think about it, because he was just, vulnerable to saying dumb things, possibly become a rat. So it was just, he was just not a good captain at all. Nothing really you can do about this. You have toxic people follow you. Do you have an email to discuss a podcast? I can, what can happen is, Hebrew is, I'll follow you on Twitter. Do you have Twitter, right? And then you can just send me a message through Twitter. Like a private message on there. And that will, like, Pro, you seem to call devs and CEOs idiots. How come you're not a game dev working for a company as you know everything already? Just saying. I don't say that I know everything. I never claim to know everything. But, you know, I call CEOs idiots when I see it. When they do something stupid, then yeah, I'll call them idiots. Almost had them all there. Man, these guys are getting desperate. Like, they had me tied up and I still, what, killed like 3 of them? Man, these guys suck.
They play headshots on purpose.
They what?
I don't know if it's a threat. They play headshots for purpose, like they aim on headshots to kill you fast.
Have I heard about the Unreal Engine game called Ready or Not? I think that's actually a pretty cool looking game. I think it looks cooler than Rainbow Six Siege. Because at least Rainbow Six Siege, like, Rainbow Six Siege got away from, like, that. It's, like, no longer, like, it's no longer about the, like, the special forces. It's just, like, some esports stuff. I don't even know what Siege is anymore as a game. It's just, it's not a good game anymore. I just don't like it. I'm not into it.
In the beginning, like, you had, like, operating that had a hammer to break down walls. Now just, like, spy grenades and all those crazy stuff.
It's just stupid. And also, like, the character outfits, I don't like what they're doing anymore. I think it's just dumb. And you can't even parlay these people. Yep. It's just a bunch of hardcore GTA Online, like, you know, spammers that, like, you know, think they're cool on this game now, too.
I can guarantee you that they mostly came to Red Dead because they had like
yeah, it's just a bunch of idiots. There's like nothing you can really do. I'll probably find a new session and I don't know. The parlay system doesn't work. They're probably abusing something so that parlay doesn't work.
Oh, come on, that's cheap.
Okay. Just killed 3 of them there. I don't even care if they call me cheap for using explosive rounds. I don't even want to, like, you know, deal with this crap. And these people, I guarantee you, don't even care for Reddit Online. They're just doing it for the attention, just to kill me. I doubt these people really played even in their free time.
I shot him, like, face to face with a shotgun and he didn't die. They're using some kind of god mode cheat.
Yeah, thank you, Source. I don't know him. Who's is that a YouTuber? I see he's a channel. I'm not even really a PvP player, so I don't care for this stuff. What would you think if they added a heavily armored enemy game mode to Ready or Not? Dude with heavy plated armor all over versus slow and loud? I don't know. You know, I like it more when it's just, you know, realistic, like, you know, breach and clear, like, you know, special forces, stuff like that. What do you mean, Toyota?
Yeah, I'm going to find a new session.
Am I enjoying Sleeping Dogs? Oh yeah, I'm having fun with it. Oh, thank you, Hebrew for the, thank you, Hebrew, for the super chat. I will follow you later on Twitter. No, the KD doesn't matter at all in this game. Hey, Professional, saw a video about Micah may not have actually been a rat and was all a Pinkerton ploy. What are your thoughts on that? No, I disagree. I think that Micah was very much a rat, because why would Milton tell Arthur that Micah was a rat? He just told Arthur that just to, you know, upset him even more. But, you know, Milton had no intention of Arthur leaving there. He was gonna kill Arthur. So he just basically figured, he's like, you know, before I kill you, I'm gonna tell you who sold you out. That was basically more of Milton's, like, thing. He was just like, it was just a way to break Arthur even more, to know that somebody in his gang had screwed him over. That was why Milton told him. But what Milton told Arthur was pretty much true. I believe it. Micah was the rat. So it's, yeah, these terrible servers. It looks like I'm gonna have to,
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm gonna have to restart. This sucks.
No, don't. I'm on my way to find an new session. I'm only at 50%.
No, I just had to close my app and restart it because I've been stuck in the loading screen for some time. Well, the next part of Sleeping Dogs be uploaded right after the stream.
Okay, I'm in a new session.
Okay.
I'll find you all.
Okay. I'm just gonna start up my posse just when I just join in and just accept the invite, and you'll be put right into my session. Hey Prova, sequel Sleeping Dogs announced. Who would be the villain? Almost all the leaders of the Triads were killed or arrested. Well, you know, the thing about Sleeping Dogs is, Sleeping Dogs doesn't need to be just a Triad-focused game. That's the thing about it. Thank you, Gabriel, for the super chat. Why don't they do a different setting? I'm not saying to go to America, because America, there's so many American cities that have been done, but I was thinking about, why don't they do a Sleeping Dogs 2? But, like, since Sleeping Dogs 1 was focused on the Triads, why don't they do it with Sleeping Dogs 2, where they'll focus on a criminal gang that hasn't really been covered in a lot of video games? What gang hasn't been done in video games? Think about it this way. You have the Triads were covered as protagonists in the game, Sleeping Dogs and Chinatown Wars. Bikers were covered in The Lost and Damned. The Italian Mafia was covered in the Sopranos game, the Godfather games, the kind of Vice City, Liberty City Stories was mostly a Mafia story. Mafia 1, 2. Now, what else am I thinking about? You know, you had, like, street gangsters, like San Andreas, like, you know, Grove Street. But you had cartels, like Scarface and Vice City Stories. But what gang was not covered in the game that you didn't play? What gang is that? Russian Mafia. Why is there no Russian Mafia games out there? There isn't, when you think about it. Why don't they do, since Sleeping Dogs 1 wasn't, well, GTA 4 is not really a Russian Mafia game. Nico was Serbian, he wasn't Russian, and he just worked as a gun for hire.
I'm not talking about Nico. I'm not talking about Nico.
I know they were in GTA 4, but they were never protagonists, that's the thing. They were the Russian Mafia were never protagonists that you played as. So, like,
it's kind of difficult to make them as a protagonist because they did some pretty awful stuff.
No, but the Triads do really awful things too, and they're protagonists in Sleeping Dogs. Well, you're undercover, but they're still. But you know, it's like the cartels do horrible things, but yet, you know, they're protagonists in, like, Vice City Stories, and in, well, Vic is kind of cartel in a way, I guess. But Scarface is completely cartel.
Yeah, but not like in. I'm going called, like in all of their glory. They cover some.
They should do
small things like-
what if they do a Sleeping Dogs 2? They should have it where you play as the Russian mafia. And they don't have to do an undercover cop story necessarily. They could do it where you're just a Russian like mafia member moving your way up. And they could do it where why don't they do it? They could do it either Moscow or St. Petersburg. That could be like the city that you do. That's what they could do. And thank you, Dexter and the Specialist. Thank you, guys. And I'll see if I can add you after the stream. I just can't add anybody during the stream. Why does Rockstar do something about griefers in Red Dead, but not in GTA? I don't know. I guess because in GTA, the griefers help Rockstar sell shark cards.
I am busy. Allez-vous-en.
When you really think about it, you know, when the griefers blow up people's shipments in GTA Online, they're ultimately helping Rockstar to sell shark cards. Because people get pissed off that they lost their shipment, and oftentimes they're not going to feel like doing that all again, and they're just going to go and buy a shark card. So the idiot griefers on GTA Online have helped Rockstar make money. You're wrong about Red Dead. What am I wrong about Red Dead? Thank you for the super chat, Shaw. What if the enemy metalheads were just as tactical as you, but are foolhardily making them unpredictable but also stupid? Active shooter mode? Actor shooter type mode? I don't know, like, I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about that game Ready or Not? I'm gonna start my posse here. Yeah.
Oh wait, so should I join your session?
Yeah, just join my session.
Okay. What do you mean by Ready or Not? What?
Ready or
that
Not
like
is
the Matrix game?
Ready or Not is like a police tactical like game. It's like a kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, but way more tactical.
Like is that exclusive for the PS5 or something?
It's on PC right now. It might come to PS5 in the
Oh.
future. Thank you, Cat I'm Out, for the super chat.
Actually, there's not a lot of cop games. It's not a bad idea.
About being an undercover cop is because they're inspired on true crime, mainly True Crime New York, where you're an ex-gangster being a cop. Yeah, well, it was originally going to be True Crime Hong Kong, remember that, but they was instead changed to Sleeping Dogs. Because that's just a PSN that I made in 2009. I'm a Polish American, and Mercenaries Playground Destruction was my favorite, like, PS2 game. Why don't I like the futuristic Call of Duty games? Because I think it's stupid. Like the multiplayer, like people running on walls, jumping around jetpacks and stuff like. I don't like it. You know, it's just I don't. You run on a wall and then you fire like an arrow at somebody. I think it's stupid. It's not for me personally. I don't like that type of gameplay. I like when it's actually boots on the ground.
Besides, I like multiplayer games. They make militaries look cheap.
Well, thank you, Julia.
The new Battlefield, like, it's a nice feature and all, but this thing where you can like just change scopes, change muzzles in the button, that's not good. I don't like it.
How would you describe Rockstar games in your own words specifically? Not what they used to be, Eric. Thank you for the super chat. Well, that's good, Sam. You're a GTA player, but yet you understand that Rockstar has screwed over the Red Dead community.
The new recipe, c'est facile. I am ready. Allons-y.
Okay. So I'll try to sell this here.
Now, We have a batch ready for
Oh,
shipment.
wait.
To be honest, if I see any mechanized suits in GTA 5 like the ones in Just Cause 3 and 4, I'm officially done with the game. I don't blame you, buddy Vampire. Some of the stuff they're adding to GTA 5 is ridiculous. I got a Presser Mark II. Last chat, but the active shooter mode is where you have to kill a suspect who's going... Oh, well... That would probably be pretty controversial if they were to add something like that.
You will look after every last jug. So, they are yours.
I can imagine that would be pretty scary too. Thank you, JD, for the super chat. And don't worry about it, man. I appreciate like any donation. Any donation, I always appreciate it. Thanks, man. I suggest you play Call of Juarez as a Western game. Maybe one day I'll play Gabriel. They said they're gonna do a bi-yearly release for Call of Duty. Is that even confirmed? Like, has that been confirmed? Because Modern Warfare 2 is still gonna come out this year, if anything, but the next year we might not get a Call of Duty that time.
Look, like, I'm not in favor for exclusive, although I don't play Skyrim. Don't think that it's good that Skyrim 6 is going to be exclusive for PC and Xbox. Same way that I don't think that there should be exclusive on PS4.
It's just these people. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it, guys. There's nothing, yeah, I mean, I don't really even care that much for that. It's just, Okay. Thank you, Joel. When are we gonna see some PS2 playthroughs? I might do Mercenaries Playground Destruction again with a Matthias outfit, but if I do a Mercenaries playthrough, then it's going to be on the Xbox, but it'll probably be very similar to the PS2 one. Would I be able to play games on your channel that you play when you do current would you be able to play games on your channel that you play when you do current event videos? Because I like them a lot. Like, which ones? Because I do a lot of different ones. Like, which ones are you talking about specifically, Eric? Yo, Pro, I love, I have watched nearly all your content. Love the channel, keep up the hustle. Really out of the blue question. Have you thought about playing Dying Light 2 or really any zombie game? Possibly, Jacob. Isn't it odd how Edge of 17 by Stevie was cut from GTA 4's radio in 2018, yet it appeared as Jimmy Levine's ringtone in Cayo Perico? Well, I actually didn't know about that, Mario. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, what these people do is just cringe. There's nothing more that you can do, really. Oh, I guarantee you these people did the same thing on GT Online, 100%. Definitely. You want to know something? I honestly think that these people who, like, do stuff like that, they probably think that this game sucks. They probably don't even like this game. But they probably just get on this game just to harass people. My favorite Call of Duty villain, probably, favorite villain, yeah, probably Makarov or Zakhaev, whichever games do you play when you do your crazy current event videos that I don't see them, seem very cool, or thank you, Eric.
Modern Warfare, Warzone, Red Dead.
I really miss, like, Verdansk. I really do. Like, do you guys miss Verdansk, too? It's like, I mean, I don't have anything against the new map. I'm not, like, one of those people that's hating on Caldera. But it's like, I wish that I could play Verdansk also. because it's just. I liked Verdansk, like that old Soviet city, like, you know, the modern day like Soviet city and stuff like that. It's like you know, Cold War kind of city, and then it was like, you know, modern day too. But you know, I didn't have anything against the Cold War version. I think the Cold War version was kind of cool, but like I missed Verdansk a lot. I don't know why they decided to just delete it, and instead you have to do Caldera now. They only care about realism, not controversy, because I think they're adding, well, I guess we'll see, but that if they do anything like that, that's gonna be very controversial. Thank you, JD, for the super chat, and thank you, Gabriel. Have you played Call of Duty Cold War? I kind of like that game more than Black Ops 2. I mean, Cold War, I didn't like the multiplayer, but I did like the zombies and the campaign. I thought zombies and campaign was good, and
Campaign was short.
yeah, it was short, but I think it was good, the missions that were there. I think that, you know, I think that some people over-exaggerate, though. Like, when people are saying Cold War was the worst Call of Duty ever. No. It was, Cold
Black
War...
Ops 4.
Cold War had one of the best zombies. Like, Cold War had really good zombies. So, like, I thought that, you know, when you look at zombies, yeah, Cold War is the best zombies. And compare Cold War zombies to, you know, Vanguard zombies. Even the first map in Cold War was way better than the first map in Vanguard. So it's, I don't think that, that Cold War was the worst one. I think the worst one was either Black Ops 4 or Infinite Warfare. It's either one of those. That's my opinion. Yeah, I have two top 5s I'm actually working on right now. They're actually on San Andreas.
At least Infinite Warfare had a campaign. Black Ops 4 didn't even have this.
Don't you think that stopping playing Red Dead Online will send a bigger message? No. I think that if people stop playing Red Dead Online, I think that what that's going to do is I think that'll make the situation worse where those players that stop playing Red Dead Online are probably either going to go on GTA Online or they're not going to go on that. But regardless, we'll see that Red Dead player count will decrease and GTA Online player counts either increase or stay the same. And because of that, Rockstar will probably put even less effort into Red Dead Online and more into GTA Online. The only time that I could see really stopping, not playing, how it would make it successful, is if people stopped playing both GTA Online and Red Dead Online. Or if people stopped playing GTA Online and got on Red Dead Online, maybe that would have some impact. But do you really think that a lot of GTA Online players are going to stop playing GTA Online on the behalf of Red Dead players? It's not really going to happen. So the only way it could really work is if people stop playing GTA Online at the same time. It's just unfortunate some people are like this.
No one screwed up.
Okay. Yep. point is if Void Interactive doesn't add those kind of maps, the modders will do. I mean, I don't know. Thank you, JD, for the super chat, and thank you, Nathan. I did play Twisted Metal. I played the old ones when I was a kid. I remember them on the PS1. And thank you, Gabriel. My main problem with Black Ops 2 is because it started the futuristic thing in the saga, even if it was in a smaller scale. Yeah, and I think, you know, I think Black Ops 2, I think that ultimately Black Ops 2 had a good story, but I just didn't like how they started doing, like, more futuristic stuff. I don't hate Red Dead Redemption 2. What are you talking about?
Man, Lancaster is OP.
Yeah, Lancaster is broken. Not as bad as the Varmint Rifle, but it's still pretty annoying. Yeah, Lancaster, what else is it gonna be?
I don't give a shit about target anymore, just throwing the dynamite at them.
Yeah, it's probably all just Deadeye headshots.
Hell, we can't take much more. Face off.
Man. Yeah, I wish there was private lobbies. They should really consider that.
God damn it.
Yeah, and you can't even parlay them at this point. Probably best to find another session. I think I have an idea on what to do to deal with this crap so that we don't have to deal with these idiots. Yeah, I think I know what to do. I'm gonna need one person, unfortunately, to leave the posse after this mission. This is 5-on-1, definitely fair.
Just use explosive rounds.
Yeah, I used up most of my rounds though, but it's just... Let me try something else here. Disable due to aggressive behavior. How are we being aggressive? Game's broken at times.
You have a pick of dynamite.
How stupid are they? They literally have like 3 of me on the dock right there and they're struggling to kill me.
Yeah, cause me and another guy just shot at them from the side of the shotgun. I wanna play stink, go play stink.
Oh no, I'm not getting frustrated, and I'm just used to this. Trust me, I've dealt with this. I've dealt with even worse than this. If you guys think this is bad, I've dealt with worse idiots on GT Online. So I'm
even
completely.
on Red Dead, like at least you're not off the radar. God.
I've dealt with bigger idiots than this, so it's like these guys are actually nothing compared to some of the morons I dealt with on GT Online.
Yeah, tonic spam is bad.
Oh, well, I don't really comment on other thank you for the invite, Brandon. Half Blue, your profile is also open, public. I know that you're not doing it on purpose, but they are joining through you. That's what one of my friends has told me. Just make your profile private, and then they can't join off of you, because they'll see that you're in a session. Anybody that has their profiles public, they'll see that you're in a session, and that's what they're doing to join off of people. Okay, thank you, Half Blue. And thank you, thank you, Catamount. Yeah, that actually might work. If everyone appeared offline, that actually might work, because since they're joining off of people's like profiles, that actually might work.
Okay,
that's actually a good point. Who raised that in the chat? Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Yeah, I couldn't go into defensive mode earlier. Yeah, it's disabled due to aggressive behavior. It's so stupid. How did we engage in aggressive behavior? It's just such a you know, it's such a shame that some of my like friends that were like really hardcore into this game, and I mean like really hardcore into Red Dead Online. Like they weren't griefers or anything, but they were like really good at the PvP. Like I mean really good. Like literally like 10 times better than me. Like it was just it's unfortunate because a lot of them don't play Red Dead Online anymore. They gave up after Blood Money, but I wish some of them would play Red Dead Online, because they would just destroy those idiots. I knew one guy that was like level 800 that was like a god at PvP. If you want to keep these people from joining your sessions, find their accounts on Social Club and block them. I don't think that does anything though, DHC. Okay, we'll see. If they join again, we'll all just appear offline and just find like a new session. And there's that. Is there any events that are going on anytime soon, Jonathan? I was gonna take us into a call to arms map earlier, with 4 players, but
yeah,
like if it's peaceful right now, then it's
not a good one. Day of Reckoning.
Oh, Day of Reckoning. Big sucks, yeah. When am I getting my 1 million play button? I have to wait until like probably like March, because it's it was in that you have to have like a complete like clean record of like no ad conflicts or anything like that. And I had like a problem with like some of my videos got demonetized, not being advertiser friendly. You gotta wait 90 days until they stop appearing on there. There's like a list on them, and so I'm waiting until some of that clears up, and then I'll see.
You all handled that last one real cool.
Do vote theft here.
How much you know about my operation? My munition sales.
You know something? I actually completely forgot that Shaky was in Red Dead Redemption 1. I knew, like, I saw him from somewhere, and I was like, oh wait, that's the guy's Irish's friend in Red Dead Redemption 1. Like, I completely forgot about that.
Less bandits out there. only my boats.
Check it out, the
They've been
crazy
taken by my
person that makes you
competition.
go like,
The Del Lobos is holding them on the Montana. By Stillwater
that
Creek.
is in the
Get
graveyard.
them, okay?
No, that
will
was Seth,
reward
was
you,
the
all
grave
right.
robber. Okay, well, but I mean, thank you for the super chat, Go. But I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, thank you. I don't hate Fortnite, but I'm just not a fan of it personally. Is Arthur Morgan a good man? I'd like to think that if you do the honorable things, I'd say he's a guy who ended up changing. Like, I'd say he was a pretty bad guy early on, but he ended up changing. Well, thank you for the super chat, Mario, but I don't really get into, politics. I will like, politics in my country. I don't talk that on this channel. I will like, I will call out the Chinese government on their human rights violations, that I think everyone can agree on. But, domestic, politics in America, I don't talk those, on this channel. This is a gaming channel, mainly. But I do appreciate the super chat,
Oh, I'm in cabin.
Okay, yeah, they're here. What? Oh, I know, I replied to you, JD, you just probably didn't hear me, but I said I don't really talk about other channels, but, like, that channel specifically, I'll tell you about, that channel is just really, like, the guy's been doing the same thing for years, GTA 6, this and that, like, you go back on his channel, like, 4 years ago, and he still does the same thing, like, GTA 6, so there's like, really nothing to cut, there's no unique content on that channel.
Fool's gold in 30.
Glad to catch your live stream, keep up the good work, thank you, Mirror, thank you for the super chat,
By the way, Fool's gold in 30, and I left the session to find a new one.
Yeah, I'm going to, find a new session here, and, I'm sorry to cancel the mission, guys, the morons joined, but, everybody, appear, if you're in my posse, appear offline, everyone, and we're gonna see if this does anything. Does everyone appear offline that's literally in my posse? Like, if everyone can hear me, just everyone appear offline. And we'll see if these, idiots can follow us. You know what I noticed is, you know something, the morons who are killing me aren't using off the radar anymore today. And the reason they're probably not using off the radar is because last time when I streamed, everyone was reporting them. Like, everyone. Like, we had an entire lobby of people that just reported them. Like, how many reports did we put up on them? And we have the live stream as proof that they were cheating, too. And, now they're not doing that anymore. You can actually see them on the radar, but they're probably scared they're gonna get reported again. Oh, it's not the same guys? Well, it's whatever. It's always some idiots, like, every week. It's usually mostly the same people, because it's like, this really doesn't happen until, like, recent times. This started happening on Reddit Online, where I had, like, morons that would just, like, follow me around, and, usually most Red Dead streams everybody remembers, they used to be really peaceful. It just recently had, like, this gang of, like, hardcore GT Online players that are pissed. They're basically pissed that I don't play GT Online much anymore, and so they would constantly kill me in like GT Online sessions, and so they decided to follow me on this game because that's the best that they can do now.
I can't invite you, but you can join for some reason.
If I start up a posse, you'll be able to join automatically. Like
Yeah, no, I'm saying I can't invite you to my session, but you can join because you're offline. So.
Dishonored playthrough. Thanks for the good content. Well, thank you. Thank you, Cheese. Maybe one day I'll do it. Thanks for supporting Red Dead Online. Well, thank you, Mike. No, they're not hacking. They're just being idiots. I mean, like, who griefs on Red Dead Online? What kind of loser does that? It's,
I don't think there's KD even.
Yeah, like, I mean, who cares about, like, you know, stuff like KD on something, and, like, imagine how stupid that must be. It's like, oh, look, I joined this YouTuber session, he left, and I joined his session again, and I killed him. I'm special. Like, it's just, that's just dumb people.
Checking his wall.
Jonathan, are you in the session right now?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you check everyone's profile in the posse and just see if they're appearing online for me?
Okay.
If they're appearing online or offline. If there's one person that's not appearing online, just let them appearing off. If there's somebody that's not appearing offline, let them know. They're using aimbot. I don't think they're using aimbot. You know, as annoying as these guys are, I don't think they're using aimbot. I don't think you can even really do that on console. They're just spamming Deadeye. It's just Deadeye headshots. That's all it is. You know, that's.
You can't use aimbot on console.
Does it even exist on console?
Yeah.
Okay, well I didn't know that, but it's I know there's like people told me there's like these controllers that like cheaters use. And stuff like that. I don't know if anybody's using that.
I can't see Half Blue's status, so I don't know if he's online or offline. Yeah, only if I'm friends with them I can see if they're online or not. So Brandon and Half Blue I can check on them, but Trio nice and good.
That was a fail there. You know what's there ironic? My first online game, a 14-year-old ever, 14-year-old Team Fortress 2 had the very same amount of people at a certain time with 8-year-old GTA Online. Will I play Hitman 3 Freelancer? Yeah, I'll probably play it when it comes out. Oh, I didn't get a chance to watch it, Saint Nomad. No, that just gives them attention flame. Will I ever quit Red Dead Online? No, I'll play this as long as I can. You know,
okay, Half Blue is up playing.
And I'll tell you though, as annoying as this seems, this is still nowhere near as bad as, like, GTA Online griefing. Like, GTA Online griefing is by far much worse than this. And, like, for anybody that's new to Red Dead Online, when you, like, watch my streams and you see these idiots kill me, like, you know, don't be mistaken. Because, like, these morons just follow me around session to session just for attention. They target me specifically because I'm a YouTuber, and they think that if they get their 2 minutes of fame on YouTube by killing me in some cheap way, they think that that somehow makes them special. So just know that most Red Dead players are cool. Like, 95% of people on this game are cool and chill, and this is most lobbies, you're not going to encounter stuff like this. Because I'm a YouTuber, I have, like, these idiots that sometimes follow me around and kill me in sessions. Kind of unfortunate because these people could actually devote all that time to actually helping somebody, but they're not even going to do that. Professional Nico. Nico is Armenian? No, he's Serbian. What would happen if Rockstar announces we're no longer supporting Red Dead Online and shuts down the servers? Well, I'll tell you this. That's, only half of that could happen. Rockstar is not going to shut down the servers on Red Dead Online. That's not going to happen. But, it's possible that they might actually say we're not supporting this game anymore. That might happen. That's a possibility.
Look, like even when GTA 5 came out, GTA 4 service was still open for like up until a month ago.
I did, Gabriel, but I never got the chance to finish it though. What's the moral lesson in GTA Liberty City Stories? I think that Liberty City Stories, the moral lesson in that one is about loyalty. I think that's what it's about. Tony was loyal to Salvatore the entire game. Tony never went against Salvatore. Tony never screwed Salvatore over. And despite everything that Tony did for Salvatore, Salvatore screwed him over in the end. Didn't give him the $1 million he promised him and only gave him half of it.
Ça marche. We should profit from this. Yes, this will work. Now we give it time.
Hey, Professional, I recently downloaded Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. Do you have any advice to give to a new player? Advice that I could give about them? I'm trying to remember because there's a lot of stuff in those games. I'm sorry, man. I can't even remember most of the upgrades right now. If I ever do a playthrough of Destroy All Humans 2, I will do a playthrough of Destroy All Humans 2. I will definitely talk about what are the best upgrades to get. I just don't remember them right now, sorry. But I would upgrade anything that, like, gives you health. I would probably upgrade that early on. Do you know that GTA Online servers for Xbox 360 and PS3 were shut down in mid-December last year? Oh, I'm aware, Mario. But that's GTA Online on Xbox 360 and PS3. I don't think it's gonna happen on Red Dead Online. How did I get 100,000? It's just, you know, playing over time. You know, grinding this game, playing, you know, missions and stuff like that. Oh no, you can't. This is your moonshine business, and you can't take out guns in here. I'm planning on doing the Modern Warfare trilogy, yes.
Some customers have put in new orders.
How about you don't kill anybody at all? That's just that. It's I don't get these people. Have I ever gotten a platinum trophy? I have like 30-something platinums. I have a lot. These kids are probably GTA Online kids that are thinking that they're getting attention for killing a YouTuber in Red Dead. By the way, Pro, I love your videos. Keep it up all the way. Yep. Thank you, man. Thank you, Dennis. Why Tony didn't tell Sal that Torini was meeting with the Triads and Diablos in one of JD's missions? It was proof that they were behind Salvatore's losses. No, I'm sure that Tony did tell him. You know, there's no reason why Tony would spy on them and not tell Salvatore. Hello, Pearl. How are you doing? I sent you a message via Twitter. It's a video guide. I found that might help you with your lobby hoppers. Well, thank you, gamer. I'm just getting, this is just getting frustrating with just people like this, joining, like, session to session, just trying to help people out, do some missions, and you got morons, unfortunately, following session to session. Oh yeah, the console war's starting up again.
And I'm hammered.
I'm gonna try to go to a new session here, guys, and if they follow us, then we're just gonna do call to arms from that point on.
Full gold in 15 minutes.
Okay. We'll definitely do Fool's Gold then. And my next part of Sleeping Dogs will also be ready right after the stream, which is nice.
Saucer jumped up.
Oh, hey, Saucer, how are you, man?
Hey,
What's up?
nice to see you guys.
I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing?
Oh no, I agree with you, Phantom, that, like, I think the console wars are just stupid. Like, I don't agree with it. But, like, Sony and Microsoft are going to be very aggressive with each other very soon now. Because Sony is going to take some action right now. I don't know what Sony is going to do. Sony's probably going to try to consider buying some other company. I don't know what they could do. Sony definitely is going to try to do something back on, like, exclusives now. So we're going to, have to see. I personally think it's stupid. I don't see why everybody can't just play on every console they want and play whatever game they want. That we have to have this exclusive stuff. But if the developers,
Money.
like, Sony and Microsoft are doing this, like, you see, the fans are just going to get involved in this too. Okay, I want to start up the posse here, and if they join again, then we'll just probably sit in the moonshine business until Fool's Gold. But Jam, does that even work? Like, if you block them, are they still able to join you if you block them, Jam? I'll test it. If they do it again, I'll test it. But I doubt it, because I block people on GT Online all the time, and they would still join my session. So it's just, I don't think it's gonna do anything. A GTA focus on the Yakuza would be nice. That'd be pretty cool, Gabriel. To think that people choose to waste their life griefing in a video game, they remind me of that guy from South Park in the World of Warcraft episode. Yep. I remember that one. That was actually a great episode. Redbeard the gamer showed it on his channel. Okay, we'll test it. If they join again, we'll test it. If they join again, we'll see. I'll block every single one of them if they join again.
They're outside.
They are?
Yeah. Like, they can't do anything, but they're outside. Man, we'll do the daily challenge.
Okay, what do I... What do I have to do? I have to go to their profiles, right? And just block from there? We'll see if this does anything. You said Redbeard showed it on his channel, right? So I gotta... Is this what I'm doing right? I gotta do it on through PlayStation. I don't see a block option for just Red Dead. But...
You don't have it through Red Dead, you have it like through the
Okay, I'm just trying to remember who is it. It's these two guys, and then I'm trying to remember who else it was in here. It's one of these guys also here.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Jonathan,
the
your
Scott
mic is
guy.
just making a lot of background noise. Who else?
Okay, the Scott guy.
I blocked him.
XTO.
I blocked him.
Serpendez, something like that. Alexade, like it's XLXCID, X. Bunk W.
Wait, this? XL? X?
Yeah, this guy.
Okay.
And the guy that above, like level 344. SCRPH. And then you have Bunk W.
Let's see, did I miss anyone? Cheers and hold the line, Outlaws and Hombres. Save Reddit Online. Never waste the time or effort to voice how you feel about neglect or corruption. Well, thank you, Scoundrel, for the, thank you for the super chat. Okay, let's see right now. I'm gonna find a new session, guys, so I'm gonna start the posse immediately, so just be warned. You might be spawned outside. I blocked Scotty, though, too, didn't I? I made a video on Julius, not too long ago on Saints Row, I play Red Dead Online. Oh, they're doing it for just attention. Yeah, the posse should probably block them all too then, but I don't know, we'll see. Blocking them makes them not join you specifically. Your whole posse needs to block them. Okay, so like everybody that's in my posse, make sure that you guys all block them. Everyone that's in my posse.
Yeah, that'll take a while.
Oh, they even tried to join the open posse. I'm gonna... That's what happens when I have the posse slot open. Okay, okay, everyone in here everyone in the posse is cool right now. Everyone that's in the posse, make sure that you block them. Everyone that rejoins the posse, make sure you block them. We're gonna see if it works. If they can't join anymore.
I don't think I'll be able to check on the free mode event. My phone just started to.
That's fine. I'm not really concerned with the free mode event right now. I just want to see if this is gonna work. If they're not gonna be able to join anymore.
Yeah, I'll. So far, so good.
I'm not even gonna check the player list, just so they don't see who's in the session. But Jonathan, can you keep an eye on the player list and just tell me if they join? What are my favorite DJs from the GTA radio stations? My favorite DJ is probably Laszlo and D-Rock. I don't know a lot of the other DJs. Sage, I think, in Radio X in San Andreas. And then, I forgot the person who runs Los Santos radio in San Andreas.
Oh, that, his name is Kenny Loggins.
Kenny No, that's for rock radio. I'm talking about the rap station.
Radio?
Yeah.
Like, what, West Coast Classics?
No, Los Santos. I think it's just Los Santos Radio. It's in San Andreas. It's the rap one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gamer. You can also block them through Social Club. That works better, too. Okay.
So far, nobody. So far, so good. Nobody.
There's just a little bit of background noise coming from your mic also, Jonathan.
I'll just know. Oh wait, I know it is.
Imagine GTA Online end with your character dying. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the characters are like 80 years old at the point before GTA 6 comes out. Thank you, Andrew.
It's working so far.
Well, it looks like they're not joining right now, so that was the solution. Just appear offline and just block all of them. Have everyone in the posse block them.
Like, I don't get it. Did they did a change in the recent players menu? Cause I can only see friends among people I was in the posse with. Yeah, none of them joined.
Okay, maybe it will actually be peaceful for a few minutes then.
Don't jinx it.
Also, guys, anyone that's in the posse, do not accept friend requests from anybody that you don't know. Will you ever play, Bully Pat? Great underrated game. Yeah, I'll probably play it one day, Sam. People have been requesting that game for a long time, too. Hey, Patrick,
Impatient, ain't you?
there we go. It's peaceful right now. Okay, whoever that was that suggested blocking them, thank you for actually telling me about that in the chat. I actually thought that blocking them does nothing, because I block people on GT Online all the time and they would still join.
Full goal in 2.
2 minutes, okay, perfect. No problem, mate. You're welcome. Well, thank you, Jam. Why are the Forellis called the Forelli brothers in GTA 3? Great question, Kevin, because they fell apart. They're no longer a mafia. They've lost their status that they've had before. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have that fool's gold here in a moment. I don't know, I guess we'll see, Gamer. Thank you for the super chat. Everyone ready for Fool's Gold?
Yep.
Okay. No, they weren't able to join the session. Do you think that Rockstar noticed Save Red Dead Online? Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. There is no doubt in my mind that they've seen it. They know what's going on. They're not answering it. That's the thing. You would have to be a complete moron to not see Save Red Dead Online. Even people that don't even play Red Dead Online know what Save Red Dead Online is. So if the developer of the game doesn't even know that it's going on, that they're just stupid. See about getting those armors. I'm confused though. That one person, was that person on the radar? You can't lock onto this person. You guys notice that? You can't lock onto this person. I don't know what's going on. I can't lock on. Would you prefer Rockstar do a sequel of Midnight Club, another Red Dead sequel, GTA sequel, Bully sequel, or a new Manhunt? I think probably I'd like to see another GTA, 'cause it's for some time we haven't had one. Are you guys seeing like what I'm seeing? Like, am I just going crazy? Like, I don't think I can lock onto that one player.
What, the one with the armor?
Like, hey, something, I think. I mean, I don't want to accuse somebody without like 100% proof. But I just wasn't able to lock on. Yeah, I can't lock onto that armor. Jonathan, see if you can kill that guy with the armor. If you just try to see if you can lock on, because
Yeah, just they won't let me get to him. They just shoot me every time.
let me just make sure that my Brandon, you're seeing it too, right?
No, you're correct. I can lock on. Any easier than incendiary rounds. I don't know. The guy with the armor, you can't lock on.
Man, this like, you know, this really sucks. Like, you know, who does something like this? That like, you know, you like, how is this fun for people? I don't understand. Like, you know, doing stuff like this, you can't even lock onto the person.
You're seriously outnumbered. Yeah, I can't lock on to both of them. I think it's the armor.
Cheaters. Literally, it's just... this is disgusting. Like, I wasn't sure at that early on in the game, but now I can't, like, Half, are you seeing, like, what I'm seeing, too? Like, I know Brandon confirmed it, Jonathan did. Half, are you seeing it, too? Like, everybody that's in my posse. Like, are you guys also seeing it? You can't lock on to them, right? Like, the armor people. I can lock on to some people, but the armor people I can't lock on to. Yeah, Half is saying it, too. Half can't lock on either. It's just, wow, that is just, what a scumbag. Honestly.
You're knocking your air shotgun.
Honestly, what a scumbag. This absolute scumbag. Somebody should be banned for doing something like that. That's just, you can't lock, it's for people wondering what it is, it's a glitch. It's some kind of stupid glitch that they do where you can't lock onto them and they can lock onto you. The fact that that's still not fixed is just disgusting.
Practically the orbital cannon, like the same one.
Guys, everyone, I'm gonna report right now. I'm reporting. Everyone should do it. I mean, it's better than nothing. This is the first time that I've actually seen somebody use off the radar in an actual PvP mode. This is just that's
Cheap.
Was Lucifer doing it too, or was it only Hay? Because I remember Hay was mainly doing it, but it was
Both of them. Both
well,
of
whatever. I reported Hay, but it's. Oh, that was really cheap.
Don't know what's more cheap. The fact
Imagine being
you
that
use
loser that
incendiary
literally
rounds.
that uses off the radar glitches in Fool's Gold.
Don't know what's more cheap, using off the radar in Fool's Gold or using incendiary rounds in Fool's Gold.
Well, for me, the incendiary rounds, I use those in response. When somebody else uses incendiary rounds, then I'll use incendiary rounds. But it's
No, like initiate a fight with incendiary rounds.
Oh yeah, I get you.
That's what I meant.
This is actually the first time that I've encountered cheaters in Fool's Gold Drift. I've never encountered cheaters before. I've encountered people that, like, you know, abuse tank cards, but that's not even cheating. That's just being annoying, but it's still playing the game. But like I've never encountered somebody that's actually cheating in Fool's Gold. That was like the first time. Need help on anything? Nah, we're good. All I wanted to do is, I want to help people. I don't even need help myself. I want to help people, you know, sell their moonshine, their trader, you know, have fun running some bounties. That's it. Like, I don't want, like, this toxic behavior that I'm encountering from some of these players.
This is why we're not just playing, we're not playing it to get money. We're just playing it because
I used to, like,
want
grind on Red
friends.
Dead Online, but I don't even really grind on Red Dead Online. I just mostly help people and I just play the game for fun. It's,
No, just what for? You don't have nothing to do, nothing to buy.
yeah.
Honestly, I stopped grinding like a year and a half ago. Two even.
Are you playing with viewers? Yeah, I'm playing with some of my viewers.
I was a viewer until what, a year ago? Half a year ago?
No, because when they're using slippery, you can tell that they're using slippery because like that circle that you aim above them, it becomes big, and on top of that you see the Deadeye symbol on the map. So that's how you know they're using slippery. That wasn't slippery, what they were using.
Besides, slippery lets you lock on, it just reduces your accuracy, and you can actually like counter this with semi-automatic shotgun, which I was using, but no, nothing. Like even when you do shoot with a shotgun, it just kills you instantly.
Thank you, John, for the super chat. Jonathan, do you have like a fan in the background by any chance?
A fan? No, not a fan.
Oh, I just
Turn
hear
it
like a
off.
lot of background
Turn it
noise.
Yeah, I know, you said you heard background noise, where it's like I heard a conditioner moving behind me. I turned it off. So now I don't have like any fans on.
that lightning. That's still really cool. That is just, yeah. That's definitely really cool. Do I ever get bored of games? Sure. Amazing channel, appreciate you, man. Especially the lore videos. Great work. Thanks, Kane. I appreciate that, man. Do you know the armor in red that is a reference to the Australian bush ranger Ned Kelly? Yes, I know about that, the Ned Kelly gang. And the thing is, do you know that that armor actually stopped the majority of the bullets that they were actually hit with, and they were almost unstoppable. But what happened was the Ned Kelly gang didn't wear armor on their legs, and so that's how the police ended up getting them, because they shot them in the legs. When they hanged Ned Kelly, his final words were, I think it was, "Oh well, this was eventually going to happen." It was something like that. Have I ever played Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, I have a playthrough of it, and I have a playthrough of the Iki Island DLC too. Check it out; it's in the playlist on my channel. Thank you, fandom. UMG is claiming this stream for the fan music. Well, thank you, Imperialist, for the super chat. I wouldn't be surprised they do. UMG actually claimed my Dr. Dre GTA Online video. So remember that 1 hour video that I uploaded on like the Dr. Dre storyline? Well, UMG claimed it. And it was like 3 claims in like the other night. Like for a month, it was up for a month. There was no problems for a month, and then all of a sudden it just happened randomly. They started claiming it. They shouldn't be able to claim something like a month later. If they found nothing then they shouldn't be able to claim something a month later. That's just stupid. Oh, this is the bounty. I ever play Outlast? Oh, I loved Outlast. I actually have a playthrough of Outlast on my channel. Look it up. It's the Outlast playlist. It's one big video. I did it on a live stream. Any disappointing games you played? Thank you, Avin. Maybe, yeah, disappointing. Battlefield 2042. Yeah, that was disappointing recently.
Like, you know that stupid thing that I know but you need like to download another version of the game just to play with somebody who has like a PS4.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Music is too loud? Okay, hold on, guys. I'll fix it. surprised the audio settings are so small. You'd think they'd be bigger. What the? That doesn't even... That doesn't lower it? Oh, score volume. Oh, that's a really weird thing. Okay, wait. That's a really weird way to depict music volume. Score volume? I've never heard anybody that's like the first I've seen that. I thought wouldn't it have made sense just to make it music volume instead of that wow, okay, that... Yeah, I never heard of like score volume. Like that's weird. I always see music volume in games when I go to options. Who was more stupid, Angelo or Hector? Angelo. I can't believe that after Angelo did that massive drive-by on the Saints, he just went home. How stupid is he just to go home after that? Look at that. It's like the first bounty that we completed normally in a long time. Jam, if you're still here, thank you for telling me about that. Did I face any heating problems on my PS5? No, not really. Oh, you're selling, Brandon? Okay, then just invite us then. Brandon, do not invite anyone else to the posse that you do not know. I mean, obviously you know, but just saying. Okay, Brandon, can I get an invite to the posse? Yeah, this is actually peaceful right now. I hope I don't jinx myself.
What is he selling? Like, is he selling,
Trader.
Moonshot trader? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna fast travel there. Brandon, once everybody is there, you just activate the sale and I'll just drive it for you and I'll get you there pretty quickly. I'll do Mafia 3. Sleeping Dogs is great. How do you compare it to Saints Row 2 in your opinion? And does it have guns in it? In the version you're playing, the definitive edition, yes. Sleeping Dogs 2 is very different than Saints Row 2. You're an undercover cop and you're not really running a gang. And a lot of hand-to-hand combat focus. But there are guns, but guns are rare. Like, there are some shootouts in the game, but like to get a gun, you have to kill a gangster that has a gun. That's how you get a gun. There's like no black market shop or anything like that in Sleeping Dogs. I have the black Arabian horse.
The special stew.
Well, Brandon, you can invite Trio Knight. He wants an invite if he's in the session. Okay. Chocolate game chili? That's weird.
No, you actually can use chocolate and coffee. It's,
I know, but
It's
eating it
bittersweet.
with meat,
It's good.
like in a stew, that's like what
Yeah.
I find a little
No,
weird.
it's not weird. Like, there's a lot. Like, mostly when I smoke meat, but also when I'm making stew. Um, gives bittersweet, like, it's good. You just need to know how much chocolate to put it, because you don't want to make it too sweet.
Yeah, I think I'll send you a request afterwards, Trio. And Brandon, can I drive?
No, it's not a bad environment.
What the? Why is... Okay. Okay, how do I get down from here? I always get this mixed up.
Yeah, don't go where I went.
Yeah,
Okay, go, yeah. Over here, and then you have through the valley. No, I don't know what is the speed over here. No, not through here.
Not through here?
Not through, wait a second. No, path. Well,
Let's
wait,
see
you
if
want
I can fit... Can I fit this through here? Let's see.
No.
Oh yeah, it's definitely... That's definitely not gonna fit in there.
Okay. Okay, I think you have something. Yep, drill here. But just
Okay,
be
hang on, I'm
careful.
coming.
Just be careful.
Oh man, this...
Yeah, it's not that bad. Just need to take it slow.
Okay, we're good. Now that Microsoft bought Activision, I hope we get a Bill Gates skin for Call of Duty where you get to play as Bill Gates. Huh. If they add Bill Gates as a Call of Duty operator,
No.
What?
Oh no. I think that's the guy. One of them is rich. Yeah. That's one of them.
no, somebody probably didn't. Brandon, put us into defensive mode if you can.
He can't. It's a long. Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's a
fine.
a long range. So.
Which one is it?
What do you mean by which one?
The guy that joined. Who is it?
Thunder Arrows.
Wait, who?
Thunder Arrows.
No, I think he's friendly. Isn't he friendly?
Oh no, I shot me 2 times in the head.
No, I think he's friendly. No, wait. Let me.
Friendly?
I think he is. Wait, let me just see. No, Thunder Arrows. That guy's on my friends list. I think. No, I don't think. I think that guy is friendly.
Could be friendly and might have just shot me.
No, he says he's friendly.
Connected.
Okay, I don't remember Thunder Arrows killing me, so I don't think that's no. He's friendly.
He shot me in an accident.
Oh no, wait. You say he shot you? Hang on, but
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fine.
he said no. He sent me a message. He sent me a message earlier that it was an accident. So no,
Oh,
he's
okay.
on my friends list. So he was just trying to help, and he accidentally shot you. I think that's what happened.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, so no, everything's fine. No one joined.
I don't need no.
Don't you fall in with me.
Yeah, are they still making updates for Generation Zero, Brandon? That game's gonna be 3 years old, like in 2 months. I remember it came out March 2019. So are they still doing updates for it? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just knock somebody down? I'm sorry. Has anyone had issues with PS5 games uninstalling themselves? No. I don't think I've had that issue. Oh wait, I think I had one game. I'm remembering, I had one game that uninstalled itself. What game was it? Was it Cold War? Or I don't remember. I had one game that did that I remember I had installed and it had to install it again. Don't remember the game right now, but I remember it did happen once to me.
Happened on the PS4. Yeah, Cold War. Me.
Don't give up hope, Hayden. They're probably gonna get, they'll probably add a they'll probably add PS5 soon to the market. I mean, I know it's hard to buy them, but, you know, don't give up hope. You know, keep trying. Whatever you do, just don't buy from the scalpers.
Yeah, we had official stores where I don't like the price. They're showing on stalker price, telling like $1,000. Like the most expensive I've seen was like $2,034. $2,300.
Maybe if there's like a good deal on a Series X, I'll buy it, but I really have no need for a Series X because I can play, you know, I use Xbox One mainly for backwards compatibility on like older games. When and why Carl moved to Liberty City in 1987, I think it was. And he spent, what, 5 years? 5 years there.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, so it's, he left after his brother Brian died, and he was blamed for it, and he just wanted to start a new life over. Would I play the new Saints Row? I don't know, maybe. It'll be up to my viewers, because I said, you know, that I probably won't, but, if my viewers really want me to and, like, say what I think of it, I might play it then.
You can do like a poll.
great, the train has to arrive now. Well, look at that, guys. Our first trader delivery in some time, where it's actually safe. So it looks like these Red Dead streams might be more safe in the future, and I blocked them. I didn't even know that by blocking them that would stop them from joining. They block people on GT Online all the time, that didn't stop them from joining. Yeah, Peer Offline too. That one guy saved the stream. Yep, he did. I didn't even know that. No, it's fine, Specialist. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, Peer Offline and block the griefers and they can't join. It's been pretty quiet. I'm gonna play a little bit of poker here. I'm just gonna go into game chat, okay, Jonathan?
Okay.
Yeah. You can't be in a party when you're playing poker, but here we go. Okay, this should be fun. What lesson does every GTA game tell? In GTA 3, I don't know if there's any, kind of lesson there. Vice City is a lesson in friendship. San Andreas is how drugs ruin everything. Liberty City Stories is a lesson in loyalty. Vice City Stories is a lesson how one bad mistake can ruin somebody's life. GTA 4, the lesson is revenge truly worth it? The lesson in The Lost and Damned is what is brotherhood.
Oh, don't need to worry on me. I don't know your face from Adam. Life treating you well? Real fine.
Oh, I didn't know about that, Marcus. Are you gonna play Hitman 7 Deadly Sins? Maybe. One day. With a tier list. Maybe, yeah. I have a top 5 coming out on San Andreas. No, Rockstar hasn't responded at all. Rank GTA games worst to best. I don't think there really is a worst GTA game. They're all good. Okay, let's see if we can win something here. see what we got.
Caught the help nattering earlier about a magical jade mask. Very strange. Idle minds and all that.
5.
Naturally.
Is it 5, 6, 7? Okay.
Let's just say it can only get better.
Let's see. I have a pair, but if somebody has a 10, I'm screwed. I don't have, like, terrible cards, but not the greatest either.
I heard Pennybaker sunk another $100 into that new camera company. Poor devil thinks it has about what you're fixing. I've heard.
Do you plan to replay story mode at some point? Possibly. I do mirror. Cool tech. I don't know when, because story mode will be, like, really long. There'll be so many parts. Oh, if only I had an 8, that would have been perfect. And then, yeah. I would have had a straight there. Saints Row topic. To play an honorable gang boss, a dishonorable gang boss, or is he, she a wild card combination of both? The player is, King. Oh, I win. Look at that. Nobody had a 10 but me. I got it. I should have bet more money. Whatever. The player in Saints Row is, a bit strange. The player isn't, I wouldn't say honorable, but the player isn't a psychopath either, because the player does care about their friends. So the player is respectful to his or her friends. Like he or she is loyal to like Shondi, Pierce, Johnny, and would never like screw them over. And would like, you know, the player would do anything to save their gang. So like, you know, if one of their gang members gets kidnapped, the player will do everything to save them. But when it comes to everyone who's not in the gang, everyone who's not in the gang is basically fair game to them. So they're everyone else the player will kill. What am I doing after Sleeping Dogs? I might do Scarface with a Tony Montana suit again, Lucy. Thank you for the super chat.
Sounds like I heard what you heard.
Hey, what are you planning that needs a disguise?
Must have been poison. Doctor had to take the whole arm to make it home.
Yeah, I'm folding. I got terrible cards. The Sleeping Dogs videos are my new favorite series. Well, thank you, Andrew. You'll be happy to know, like, half an hour after I finish the stream, because I'm finishing up the stream soon. The next part of Sleeping Dogs will be up, because I already recorded it. I thought Scarface is a film. It's a film and a game. The game takes place after the movie, so the game is actually a sequel to the movie. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Somebody's gonna lose a lot of money here. Pair of 10s. Ace high. Okay, let's see what happens. If there's an ace, the person with the aces is gonna win if there's an ace. Oh, it won. Yep. Oh wait, no, the person with the 10s won. Never mind. They have, you know, 3 10s. Yeah, that's better. Pro, thanks for keeping Red Dead alive for us. A few of the holdouts still love the game, but have trouble maintaining interest and love of what you do. Thank you, Splinter Cell. Thanks, man. Pro, I can't join your party next Red Dead Online stream, so I can tell everyone about, Generation Zero. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can win one more hand, and I'm gonna see if I can win a big hand. Okay, these are like okay cards. Thank you, Scooby, for subscribing. Someone folded, they're not confident. little risky, but I'll try.
All my workers want the money, but don't seem to want to work for it. That's how it is.
No matching cards yet. If they bet any more... Yeah, I'm gonna fold. Too risky. One more Saints Row topic. Which other gangs are considered honorable, dishonorable, or a straight-up wild card? The most dishonorable gang in the Saints Row series. Besides the Saints... The most dishonorable gang would probably have to be the Ronin. Ironically, even though they pride themselves on honor. Remember what Shogo did at Aisha's funeral? That was just, that was like one of the worst things they could have done.
Plenty more folks want this job if you don't.
I'll see you, Brandon. Take care, man. Thank you for liking. What's your thoughts on Tony being ranked the worst GTA protagonist? Characters like Nico, CJ, Tommy question what they're being tasked, but Tony nods his head and leaves. I don't know. I don't know why some people don't like Tony. I like Tony. Tony was based on a TV show character. He's based on Tony Soprano. That's who Tony Cipriani is based on. So there's only so much they can do with him. If he's based on a TV show character, they try to keep a little bit of his personality. So it's Tony Cipriani is a little bit different than Tony Soprano, but you know that's where his inspiration comes from. Okay, these are actually much better cards. But just go on YouTube and look up Tony Soprano. And that's who Tony Cipriani is based on. Okay. Thank you, Chaz Rooney. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, you're making me kind of hungry.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I don't want to know what you got playing with that mask, do I?
She probably has a queen. How much can I bet here? Okay, let's see.
You, fixing to raise some hell?
What about Ultor Corporation? Would they honorable, dishonorable? Oh, right, Ultor. I almost completely forgot about them. Yeah, forget what I just said. Ultor is probably the most dishonorable gang. Yeah. I completely forgot about Ultor because I was just thinking about street gangs. Thank you, JD, for the super chat. What does she have? Oh? Got it. Look at that. Yes. Nice. And we ended off with a profit there. Okay, we're gonna leave right now before we lose. There we go. Thank you, JD. And Ultor, yeah, I'm gonna have a lore video coming out on Ultor. I hope that you watch it one day, JD. But it's gonna be a really good video, and I'm gonna talk about like Ultor and death, and like what I think about like the company. And Ultor is the most evil gang in all of Saints Row, like definitely. Ultor is even worse than the Saints, so it's Ultor are definitely really bad guys. And thank you, Mobinator. Thank you for the super chat also. But I guess I'll be probably wrapping up the stream here, guys. We had a lot of fun on the stream. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys did enjoy it, you know, please do drop a like. I'll still stick around for a minute or two and answer some questions if people have any. And if you're new to my channel and you enjoy my content, then subscribe to me. I do Red Dead content and I do playthroughs for other games. I typically dress up as the characters. Minus 26 Celsius. Let me see. What is minus 26 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Minus 26 Celsius is almost minus 15 Fahrenheit. What would you do if I told you that where I live it was actually close to minus 20 Celsius, like a week and a half ago? Or minus 20 Fahrenheit. That's how much it would have been. What is all the gang's downfall? The Vice King's downfall is impatience. The Carnales' downfall is ignorance. The downfall of the yeah. No, downfall of the rollers is probably ignorance. Downfall of the Carnales is more of just internal arguing. Downfall of the Ronin is their honor. Downfall of the Brotherhood is greed. I don't know what the downfall of the Samdi would be necessarily. No, but I'm not in New York anymore. I moved out of New York. Do you think a 14-year-old game needs any more support from the devs, in your opinion? Well, it depends. If that 14-year-old game has an active player base that are still supporting the game and they want updates, you know, why not? I don't know what game you're talking about. Are you talking about Team Fortress? Hey,
you trying to act rough?
Yes, I will, Specialist. Maybe I'll do a Sleeping Dogs lore video. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Rockstar replies. Yes, well, I mean, Vic is a little bit different. Vic hates drugs, but ends up dealing them just to make money, whereas CJ will not deal drugs whatsoever. Do you think Ben King would have what it takes to be an executive at Old Tour, and what reason? Oh, yeah, definitely, because of, you know, how he plans things out. He plans things out. He's very diplomatic as well. He could definitely be an Old Tour executive. But Ben King wouldn't be an Old Tour executive because even though he does have what it takes, he's just some of the things that Old Tour does he would get really pissed off at. So yeah. Ben King is the most least evil gang boss in the entire Saints Row series. The most evil gang boss, other than Old Tour, the most evil gang boss would probably have to be Mr. Sunshine. Mr. Sunshine is probably the most evil gang boss, I'd say. Probably. Well, he's second in command, but he's still technically a boss. So, yeah, Mr. Sunshine and the General are probably the most evil gang bosses. Fallout or Halo playthrough, both are on Game Pass. I could do Fallout, but I probably won't do Halo because I don't know the story that well, so I won't be able to talk about it. But Fallout, I could talk about it. I could talk about the story in Fallout. I actually know the story pretty well in Fallout. Yes, I will, Carlos. You'll see. Yeah, I'm going to be going here. I'll do a Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough. When I do that, I'll be playing it on my Xbox One. Because it's backwards compatibility. Who called the cops on Billy in the Lost and Damned? I still wonder why this day. I will have a video eventually on that, Monkey. I don't know how long that will take, but I will eventually have a video on that. I guess I was a friend there. I guess we'll be going here, guys. So thank you guys for watching the stream, and if you guys enjoyed the stream, do drop a like on it, and if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, then subscribe to me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you everybody for watching.